Data cleaning in machine learning algorithm could be very much challenging task. One of them is imputation or filling of the null values. Today, I'll show you one of the way of filling the null values in just one simple click with the help of custom template. Conventionally, we impute the null values by taking care of categorical or the continuous data. In this data, we have several columns. We have null values. Some of them have categorical, some of them have continuous data. With the help of conventional technique, we will impute the data with the help of simple imputer, and we will check which number of columns that I have imputed, which one is not. After executing, I found it that one column that I have missed. So it will much better if we have some kind of custom template or algorithm that iterate through all the column and can get to know which of the column are categorical, which of the column are continuous, and impute on that way. We have this code. Now we'll execute this code, and after executing, I'll find it that all the column have been treated. So in this video, we will discuss about this custom template or algorithm. Welcome to my channel, Think with Riz. So first of all, we will go to some directory and open VS Code for us. You can choose any IDE which you like to code for Python application. So first of all, I will open command prompt and type code space dot to open our Visual Studio Code. And after that, it will open for us Visual Studio Code, and then we will create some file called custom impute. You can name it anything which you want. And after that, we will import from sklearn.base import transformer mixin. Transformer mixin is a class that we will use into this file for fitting and transform. So this code will also give you a glimpse for making your own modules or libraries to use in your own machine learning algorithms. So I will form a class. I'll name it data frame imputer. In this, I am passing the class name that we have imported above. Let I check this everything is correct or not. Spelling, okay, we'll find out after that. And first of all, I will write some definition or method. This is the first initialization of a constructor. So after that, I won't give anything in that initialization, so you can just give any type of value, like a comment. For example, impute missing value. So actually, documentation, you can give any value. Whenever you try to see what generally it contains, that information will get to you. So after that, we will make a method called fit, and y is equal to none. X for our independent data and y is for dependent data. So mostly we will try to fit our independent data, so that's why I've given y is equal to none. So I will have fill, and what in here I will do, I will try to iterate through all the columns, and each column I will try to look whether that particular column is categorical in nature, that have a data type of object, or whether that particular have data type of float or int. So depending upon that, we will impute it. Okay, so we have pd.series, and now what will I do? I will try to iterate. I will try to give an object, and in this I will iterate from all the columns. Okay, so I will use for c in x. Okay, and I will give index is equal to x dot columns. Now for iteration I will have that column name. Okay, now what will I do? I will give that particular column C dot value underscore counts dot index 0. Okay, so what particularly value count will do? It will count that in the particular, if the particular column is categorical nature, data type is object, then what it will do, it will count the given unique value, that how much number of time it have been repeated. Okay, so that count value it will store for all the unique value in the particular column, and it will store the maximum count for the 0th value. Okay, that's why we have given index 0. So in 0th value we will have that value, that unique value in that column which have been repeated in a large number of time. So that is will calculate for us the mode of a given column. Okay, after that what we'll have, I'll have to tell our code that it will process this value only for the column which is in categorical in nature, not for the continuous. Okay, so that's why I will provide if x c dot d type equal to I will say numpy dot data type. Okay, so in this I have to pass O. O stands for object. Okay, so let we have some room for our code, and else lc dot mean. Okay, and now our code is complete. So okay, so here we have pd. Okay, and we will return self. Okay, and this is for the fit, and for the transform we will try to make transform self x y equal to none, and I will provide directly into the one code x dot fill na self dot fill. Okay, so save it, and we will use this template in our code. Now our custom template is ready. We have code we have done, and after that we will go straight direct into that directory where you have custom impute file. Now we will copy this file into the same directory where you are coding your machine learning algorithm, and you'll start your Jupyter notebook. And here I have started the Jupyter notebook. In the same directory I have pasted the custom impute py file also. Now we will try to import the file which is necessary for our project. Now as you can see, I have imported the simple imputer. Now I will import that churn modeling, that is some data we have, let's suppose, and in it I have some null values also. Okay, in a balance this is the continuous value. I have a data type of float or int, that is the that is surname, have data type of object, geography. Now I will import from custom impute that I have already created. Now it get to know that is custom impute, and import. In this we already have a class data frame impute, data frame imputer. Now I will provide data frame imputer and store this particular class in one of the object, and after that data is equal to df impute dot fit underscore. If you press the tab, it get to know that particular value is present there. For example, let me execute it. Okay, now I will do impute dot, there is fit and there is fit transform. Okay, so execute it. Now if I can see first 10 rows, here we have surname Smith that have been replaced with the given null values, and here we have 3 repeated values, the same value that is the mean of this particular column. Now if I can see data dot surname dot values underscore count. Now okay, there is some problem. Now we can see there is some spelling mistake, I think so. Okay, value counts, it's not values count, it's value counts. Now I can see that Smith have been repeated 36 times. Okay, that is a mod value of Smith. Now I have taken dot index 0, so that will give me Smith. So that value I have replaced in the given column. Similarly, I will use data dot balance and mean of it, so it will give me 76,485 dot something. Now our template is ready. Now to validate it, we'll try to import a data which is close to real values, and we'll try to implement our imputation template that we have provided and try to fit it. And importing the set of libraries, importing the data. This data is very long, so as you can see there's column 1 and it will extend up to more than 1000. Okay, so that we will see, and also it has ranges row from 0 to up to more than 10,000. Okay, and in it there are some of the null values also, like here you can see the null values, here you can see the null values. So we'll try to impute it. See, since every column is continuous, so and I can spend some time column by column and taking all the column and try to treat it, but it will very time consuming, and that's why maybe some column have some categorical values and string values. So for that it will be much a problem for me to just go each and every column and try to impute it. So how to face this problem? So here we have successfully imported. Try to describe it, how much number of column and row we have. So here already you can see we have 2395 columns, and the rows that we can see in the description below, that it will describe all the data min and max. So here we have, so 70,521 data that count for column 2. Similarly other. Okay, so it will describe, will be given for only that column which have that data type of float and integer. Okay, and after that we will import our custom imputer and we will try to fit and transform the data. So it will take some time, and after that we should remove this one because this is not containing this data. So we'll try to see that first head values. So data dot is null dot sum. So here you can see 0 0, in between there are a lot of column, but every column have been data have been treated. Okay, so that's how you can create a custom template for imputation. So you can create your template for other thing also, like imputer, create a dummy value and concatenate it. If you have a column which have some categorical values, create some dummy variable and concatenate it. So that video we will discuss in other video. So till the time, thank you so much for watching. Please share and subscribe my channel for motivating me to upload such kind of videos and again and again. Thank you so much guys. Bye bye, take care.